What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical average American here today to react and learn about what the British ever did for us, and by that I mean what have Brits contributed to society and the world? Well, apparently a whole lotta. Because judging on this long video that we're going to watch, there's a lot of things in here, and I got to be honest. You know, here in America we really don't talk about or learn about this topic. British contributions. So today I want to check out this video just purely dedicated to British contribution and inventions that have helped the entire world. This video is by Reef Rebels. I'm very interested to see what's in here, so let's take a look. Let's start.
What did the British, ever do for us scientifically?
Apart from the sanitation, the medicine, education,
Okay.
wine, public order, irrigation, roads, a fresh water system and public health, what have the Romans ever done for us?
Nowadays, our education system regards the British as brutal colonists who enslaved populations, subjugated the world. Out of roughly 200 countries in the world today,
Oh my God.
the Brits colonised, settled or invaded about 90% of them, which I think is fairly impressive, or at least I think the Romans would think it was impressive. But would we have been better off without those bastard Brits?
Great
Now,
eye tricking,
as it
he was
happens,
right.
They may have some redeeming features, if you look at their scientific contribution at least. Now, this is a slightly different video to normal, and I'm going to talk about the British scientific and technological achievements and inventions, even though I could mention
Great eye
trivial
tricking,
things
he
like
was right.
the British invention of some of the best countries in the world, like Australia, Canada, Singapore, New Zealand, America. Well, maybe not invented, but they were certainly highly influenced. Or
Great eye
even
tricking,
the
he
only
was
decent
right.
country in the Middle East, which is Israel, courtesy of Mr. Balfour, and many other countries that have a great deal to be proud of, such as Malaya, South Africa, Fiji, Kenya, Botswana, Sri Lanka.
Great eye
India,
tricking, he
all
was right.
wonderful British creations. But we're a science channel, and we're going to look at science. Now, the list is long of scientific achievements, and I'm only going to look at the really big ones.
Great
and
eye
some of the
tricking, he
more
was
important
right.
ones. Let's start. Let's start with transport and engines. So the British invented the railways, steel tracks, railway locomotives. In fact, wherever the British went, railways followed. So they put in railways in Germany, India, South America, and of course everybody copied that.
Great eye tricking, he was
The modern
right.
bicycle, initially called the Rover Safety Bicycle, apparently. Chain drive, caster steering and relatively small wheels, invented by the Rover Company. In fact, in Poland, the word for bicycle is Rover. And yes, it's the
Great
same
eye
company
tricking,
that
he was
makes Land
right.
Rovers. Now, the British obviously invented the first engines, which was the steam engine, and that broke us free from back-breaking animal and human-powered devices.
Great
Now,
eye
while the
tricking,
British
he
were
was right.
inventing the steam engine, they of course had to invent the piston, and more importantly, the piston ring that seals the piston, a truly remarkable technological invention which is even now being developed further. And the piston ring is the basis for petrol engines and diesel engines.
Great eye tricking, he was
Every
right.
engine, so no Brits, no engines. Next, they invented the first engine-powered ships, obviously steam-powered. Ships' propellers, steel ships, the steam turbine, initially for powering ships.
Great eye
but
tricking,
now
he
it
was
powers
right.
The generators in every coal electricity generating plant and every nuclear generating plant. So that's about 50% of all the electricity that's generated today, all courtesy of Mr. Parsons.
Great eye
We
tricking, he
have
was
the
right.
jet engine. Yes, the Germans independently invented it in the Second World War. The turboprop engine, invented by the Brits, the first turboprop aircraft. So if you don't fly in an airplane powered by a jet engine,
Great eye
which
tricking, he was
largely
right.
due to the Brits, it's a turboprop aeroplane which was invented by the Brits. And of course the turboprop is the basis of the gas turbine, which is used to generate another 20% of the world's electricity. We also have the modern car layout front drive, transverse engine.
Great eye tricking, he was
independent
right.
Suspension, CV joints on the front wheels. Before that, companies tried all sorts of arrangements. So, for example, the Germans famously had the engine.
Great eye tricking, he was right.
Everything at the back. But since 1959, most cars use the Mini Minor equivalent. Ever been on a vehicle that uses steel wheels? Pretty uncomfortable.
Great
Don't
eye
worry,
tricking, he was right.
It's invented the pneumatic tyre. So it looks like the British have invented pretty much everything that runs on the road. They didn't invent the road, that's just about it. Well, actually they did.
This video that's crazy, so I mean, he said, like the television, right? Bicycles, trains, microwaves, in a way. Boats or boats that were powered by steam engine, the engine itself from the atom, DNA profiling, so it's endless. You heard it all, that's insane. Britain invented the modern world in a way, or contributed an unimaginable percentage of it. That's crazy. I really enjoyed learning about this. So anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like, or leave a comment with your thoughts on any of these British contributions and inventions. That'd be very fun to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Britain and learning about British culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching and see you next time.